Harry and Meghan ex-bodyguard spills shocking secret about Sussexes, reveals he never saw their kids. Uncovering a stunning fact, Harry's bodyguard ex says that he never saw his children with Sussex. Reports regarding the well-being of Prince Harry and Meghan, Duchess of Sussex's children, Archie and Lilibet, have apparently caused quite a stir. Based on the initial report, the young children were reportedly sick with an unknown stomach virus, which led Meghan and Harry to cancel their planned trip to Colombia. The trip was supposed to promote ocean conservation and girls' education, and fans were hoping to catch a glimpse of the elusive Lilbit and Archie. However, just days before their departure, Meghan and Harry's public relations team announced that the trip had been cancelled due to the children's illness. The official statement stated that the children's health was the main concern, but now a new angle has emerged. A former royal protection officer who has chosen to remain anonymous has offered a different take on the matter. The former bodyguard has voiced his doubts about the veracity of the children's illness, claiming that Meghan made up the whole tummy bug story to cover up her use of her children as bargaining chips during the Colombia tour. The ex-officer also claims that Meghan has a history of using her children's privacy to make herself look like a victim. He brought up an incident last Christmas, when Meghan supposedly said that the royal family forbade her from returning to the UK for the holidays because her children were too young, but sources close to the royal family said that security measures were in place and that everyone had wished Meghan, Harry and the great-grandchildren to be after Meghan cancelled the trip to Colombia. The ex-bodyguard implies that she did it to protect herself from claims that she intended to exploit Lilbit and Archie emotionally to further her own agenda and promote her brands. In order to maximize emotional manipulation, he speculates that the tour would have probably featured a plethora of staged images and videos of the youngsters disseminated across their Archewell platforms. Ex-protection officer claims it's very suspicious that the news of the kids' illness was announced days before their departure. He notes that the trip would have been cancelled or delayed way earlier if the kids had been sick for a while. He goes on to say that although kids do get sick, it's quite unlikely that a stomach bug would have lasted long enough to ruin a week-long tour, particularly in the instance of two young siblings getting sick. At the same time, the accusations made by Meghan's former bodyguards provide a clear picture, implying that she is acting in a deliberate manner to avoid criticism and uphold a particular public narrative. He doesn't think the kid's illness is real, and that it's just an excuse to postpone the trip and avoid criticism for exploiting Lilibet and Archie without thinking. The statements made by this anonymous source must be carefully examined to determine their validity. Nevertheless, from the insider's viewpoint of the former protection officer, it is asserted that Meghan has a history of manipulating. There is little doubt that the narrative around her children's privacy has further complicated an already divisive situation.